Okay, so this is a continuation of the exercise that we did last time. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add the lighting fixtures and switches in our project. Okay, so the first thing that we will be doing here is we are going to modify the display of the lighting analysis schedule that we created. Okay, so let's say I don't need to show the ceiling reflectance. So I can just select that one and then I'll just hide it. Okay, so I'll just hide that one and I'll hide this one as well. Hide floor reflectance, lighting calculation, hide that one as well. Wall reflectance, hide. Okay, so I only have here average estimated illumination, name, number, and delta. So if I go to my lighting and then look on my CEO office, so as you can see, there's already a lighting fixture here. Okay. And then if you're going to look at the lighting analysis, so let me just go to the view tab and then select tile views here. So I can see both side by side. So here, on my lighting analysis, so as you can see, there is already an average estimated illumination here, which is a 15-foot candle, right? So the reason for that, it's because I already have here a lighting fixture, which has that property. Okay. So if I'm going to delete this, so you will notice this will becomes 0 again. So I'll select here delete. So it will becomes 0. And then you also notice that the delta here becomes minus 30. So now we are going to add lighting fixtures on our ceiling plan. Okay, so we add the lighting fixtures in ceiling plan. So that's why I'm going to select here this one, ceiling plan. Okay, one ceiling elec. So let's just double click that. So there's our ceiling plan. Let me just close the floor plan and then go again to view and then tile views so I can see it side by side. Okay. Okay, so let us now proceed on adding our lighting fixtures. So you can go to the systems and then let me just zoom in. So systems, and then you can see here electrical lighting fixture. So let's click this one and then let's look at the properties. So here on the properties, I'm going to search for thrower. Okay, so there is no thrower type of lamp here. So that's why what I'm going to do is I'm going to escape that. I'm going to load it. So I'll go to the Insert tab, Load from Library, Load Autodesk Family, and then I can just search from here. Okay, I can also go to the category lighting here and then search from here. But instead of doing that, so I'll just go to all results. So I'll just search from here. So I'll type thrower and then enter. And then you will now be able to see here all the thrower type of lighting fixture. So I'll just change that one to list. Okay, so what I want here is, so let's say I select this one. Okay, and I want another lighting fixture like this one here. And then lens. Okay, so this is how you load your family from the Load Autodesk Family tool. So you just need to select here load and then just wait for it until it's loaded. Okay, so it's now loaded. So you just need to go to the Insert tab. You go to the Systems, Electrical, Lighting Fixture, and then you can now select here the family that you want to insert in your project. Okay, so like for example here, I'm gonna select this. Okay, let's say I want 4 lamps. Okay, so I select 4 lamps. Okay, and then I'm just going to place it here. Okay, so I'm going to place one there, and there you go, and then I'll just select here modify. So again, you will notice here on my lighting analysis that it's now updated, and the delta here now becomes 2.24 FC. Okay, and then same with the other rooms. So just for this exercise, I'm going to put lighting fixtures on this area here. Okay, so I'm going to select this, and then I can right click this and then select create similar. So this is another way of creating the same type of family. So of course you can also go to the systems and then look for the lighting fixture, but you can also do this way. So you click the lighting fixture that you want to add to your project and then select create similar, and there you go. Okay, so let's say I want that to be added here like that. Okay, and then again you will notice that the lighting analysis is scheduled. The delta value for both the spaces had been unhighlighted as the lighting requirement of these spaces has been fulfilled. Okay, so let us add lighting fixtures. So I add one here, that one, another one here. Okay, so adding a family or lighting fixture in your project is really simple as long as you already have the family that is needed in your project. Okay, otherwise if you don't have that, so it's either you load it from the cloud just like what we did earlier, or you can create the family and then load it inside your project. Okay, and then I'll just select here modify. So as you can see, after we add these lighting fixtures in all these specified areas here, okay, you will notice that the schedule view, the delta here has been updated. Okay, all right, so now the next thing that I'm going to do here is we are going to add switches in the spaces. Okay, so for this exercise, if you want to add lighting fixtures to the whole building, so it's up to you. So I just created, or I just want to place the lighting fixtures on this area so that it will not take a lot of time for this exercise, since the process is all the same. Okay, so you can add more lighting fixtures. So if you want to use the same exercise files that I'm using right now, you can always check the video description, wherein you can see there where you can avail the exercise file that I'm using. But again, you can always use your own project and do the same procedure. Okay, so let us add now our switches. Okay, so we're going to add switches. So let's say I'm just going to zoom in here. Okay, so let's add switch. So let's go to the systems, electrical, and then that is a device. So electrical device, and then let's select here lighting. So let's click that one, and then you can see here the family that is loaded. So you have these lighting switches. Okay, so let's say I just want a single pole. So I'm going to select single pole lighting switch. So I'd select that one, and then after that I can just place it here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is, okay, so here on the placement, as you can see, every time I place it, the family looks like this, right? So the placement by default here is placed on face, but since the switch in reality, most of it for the lighting switch, we put it on the wall, right? So that's why we are going to change the placement. So instead of place on face, we select here place on vertical face. Okay, so I'm going to select that one, and then we can now place that on our wall. Okay, So let's say I'm gonna place it there. There you go. So there's now my switch. Okay, so same procedure with other rooms. So I'm going to place it somewhere there. So here. So those are the switch. Okay. And then here. And then I select here, modify to terminate. Okay? So that's how you add your switches. So now let's add power receptacles in our project. So this time, for the power receptacles, we're not going to place that on the ceiling view. So we're going to place that on a floor plan view. And it's power, so that's why here on the project browser, I'm going to select 1-power. Just double click that one. Okay, and this is where we're going to place our power receptacles. Okay, so let's do that. So let's say I want to put a socket somewhere here. So I'm going to select systems, electrical, and then let's look for device and electrical fixture. Okay, so let's click that one. And then I'll be using this duplex receptacle. Again, if you don't have this family, just go to the insert tab and then select load Autodesk family so that you can download it from the cloud. But in this exercise, I already have that loaded in the project. So I'm going to put one here. Okay, so another one here. So let's say here. So I want to make it 3 sockets. So here, so maybe 4 sockets. So there, maybe 3 here. Okay, so 3. Okay, so maybe 4 sockets. Okay, here, this place, here, and then another one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sockets. Another 4 sockets here. Okay, so 4 sockets. There you go. Okay, and then just select here modify. Okay, so next, let us try to run if there is a load calculation here in Revit. So let me just close this lighting analysis schedule. Okay, so let us check if there is a load calculation. So from the systems tab, let's look for the electrical settings. So let's select this icon here, or you can type ES. So let's click that. Okay, and then let's go to the load calculations. Okay, and then what's this? This one. So what's this one? Run calculations for loads in spaces. So I'm just going to select this one. Okay, because what we're going to do next is we're going to create a consumption usage report for power and lighting in this project. Okay, so we are going to use this feature. All right, so I'm going to make sure run calculations for loads in spaces is selected. So calculations of loads on spaces may slow system response. You can turn off active calculations to improve performance. But for this exercise, let's just check this one. And after that, I'm just going to select here OK. Okay, so that's it. And then the next thing that we'll be doing, we're going to create a schedule. Okay, so right click schedule and then select new schedule quantities. So we are going to create schedule for spaces. Okay, so spaces. And then for the name here, so I'm going to type power and lighting consumption. All right, and then I'll just select here OK. Okay, so what are the fields that we want to add? So I want to add the number. Okay, so number, and then the name. I also want to include area, and then actual lighting load. Actual, how come there's two actual lighting load here? Anyway, so let me just double select one. Actual lighting load and actual power load. Okay, what else? Okay, so let's use this one. Actual lighting load per area and actual power load per area. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to go to sort. So we're going to sort it. So we want to sort it by number, and then it's ascending. So making sure itemize on every instance is selected so that it will show all the spaces. Okay, and then after that, I'll just select here OK. So that's it. Okay. So let us now move this so we can see. There's something wrong with this field here, the actual lighting load and actual power load. So maybe let's try to select the other lighting load and power load. So I'm going back to the fields here. So let's click that, edit fields, and then let me double click this to put it back again there. So now I'm going to double click the other one, and then let me return the actual power load. Just double click that one, and then I'll use the other one. Okay, and then let's see how it looks like. There you go. So that's what we needed. So as you can see, the computation is now there. So the schedule that we just created displays the values of the actual lighting load, actual lighting load per area, actual power load, and actual power load per area. Okay. And as you can see in some areas, so it's 0 here. So this is because you have not yet, or we have not yet added the lighting fixtures and power receptacles to any of these spaces. But as you can see, it's really useful to do the load calculation and then placing the right lighting fixtures, power fixtures in your project. Okay? So that's it for this simple exercise. So hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.